first real name report against Qian, China. Chongqing official accused of 1 billion yuan corruption. Monkeypox outbreak in Guangdong started a year ago. 92 cases in Shenzhen, over half infected with HIV. CCP central bank buys 400 billion in government bonds. Experts unravel the mystery. Seizing wealth to survive. China's anti-corruption storm hits financial sector again. Qian diagnosed with cancer. 18 team members suffer food poisoning. Trending on mainland China. Ningde chairman warns, most electric vehicle batteries in China lack safety standards. It's all covered in today's China Truths. First real name report against Qian, China. Chongqing official accused of 1 billion yuan corruption. A wave of real name online whistleblowing is booming in China. On August 31st, a young man named Wang Miaosan made headlines by filing the first ever real name report against Xi Jinping on the Chinese platform Zhihu, a bold move that challenges the CCP leader like never before in China. The whistleblower letter outlined pandemic measures by the CCP that drew public criticism, including the early reprimand of Yuan, the harsh zero-COVID policy, and the crackdown on the white paper movement. The whistleblower stated that he is making a real name accusation against Xi Jinping for his reckless and improper actions during the pandemic, demanding that he be held accountable for his negligence. He said, "I hope the Central Commission for Discipline Inspection and the National Supervisory Commission will expel Xi Jinping from the party and strip him of all his positions within the party." This incident has also gained attention on online platforms. A netizen on Platform X commented, "It's impressive that the letter even got posted," while others questioned the credibility of the news, saying, "With the CCP's maze of sensitive terms, even AI wouldn't pass this, let alone 3 layers of manual review." The X account at Yuan has taken responsibility for the whistleblower letter, stating that he not only posted it on Zhihu and Weibo but also filed a real name report on the Central Commission for Discipline Inspection's official website. He further revealed that the whistleblower letters on Weibo and Zhihu have already been deleted, and his Zhihu account has been banned. The bio of Yuan reads, Wang Miaosan, a post-90s student, the first to file a real name report against Xi Jinping. Initiator of the vote to overthrow the CCP, opposing the CCP, supporting freedom of speech, and advocating for human rights protection. The CCP is not the same as the Chinese people. Exposing the true nature of the CCP to help the broader Chinese public see the truth about the world. Chongqing official accused of 1 billion yuan corruption. In another case gaining widespread attention, a viral video shows a well-dressed woman holding her ID card, confirming her real name report against Zhou Xiying, a deputy director-level official in Chongqing's Civil Affairs Bureau. She accuses Zhou of abusing her authority for corruption, hiding over 1 billion yuan, or about $141.13 million, in assets under her parents' names, and using her position to help her husband, Ming Chuan, obtain fake marriage and ID documents to evade legal responsibility. The woman stated that she initially reported Zhou's corruption to the CCP Chongqing Disciplinary Inspection Commission on November 20, 2023, when Zhou was still at the division level. According to her, after my report, not only was Zhou not disciplined, but she was even promoted to the deputy director level, protected by the commission's leaders. Zhou Xiying must have substantial power and backing, as my repeated reports and petitions have gone unanswered. In the video, she called on the Central Commission for Discipline Inspection and higher authorities to intervene and deliver a fair and just outcome for ordinary citizens. The high rank of the accused official and the staggering sum involved have ignited debates online. One netizen criticized, the CCP's corrupt officials are 100 times worse than those at the end of the Qing dynasty. They're like maggots in a dung heap everywhere and stinking up everything. However, some question the validity of the whistleblower's claims, asking, how would an ordinary person know about an official's corruption? At most, they might know of some bribery, unless they were part of the inner circle. Monkeypox outbreak in Guangdong started a year ago, 92 cases in Shenzhen, over half infected with HIV. Mainland media reported that since June 2023, Shenzhen and Guangdong has been facing a persistent local outbreak of the monkeypox virus. A clinical study involving 92 male patients revealed that 56.5% also had HIV. These cases represented 30% and 66% of the total reported cases in Guangdong Province and Shenzhen City, respectively, during the same time frame. Sina Finance noted that researchers from the Third People's Hospital of Shenzhen quickly formed a clinical study cohort of 92 monkeypox patients, securing high-quality whole genome sequences and clarifying the virus's possible origins through systematic evolutionary analysis. Epidemiological data showed that 95.7% of patients engaged in male-to-male sexual activity, MSM, with 62.2% having genital lesions, highlighting the high risk of sexual transmission. All patients were male, with a median age of 30. On October 16, 2023, the Chinese CDC reported 305 new monkeypox cases nationwide in September, spanning 28 provinces and cities, including Beijing, Shanghai, and Tianjin. Beijing had the highest number of initial local cases at 42, followed by Guangdong, Zhejiang, and Jiangsu. Beijing's first local infection was recorded in late May 2023, with cases subsequently spreading across other provinces. The 92 cases from Shenzhen suggest approximately 306 cases in Guangdong Province and 139 in Shenzhen. The report did not provide figures for other cities in Guangdong. There is skepticism regarding the official data, as the Chinese Communist Party is known for underreporting epidemic figures. Comments on the Douyin platform reflect public concern, with a Hunan netizen stating, Beijing has the most cases, followed by Sichuan and Guangdong. A Guangdong netizen bluntly said, Chengdu's risk is higher, it's just not counted yet, there are plenty in the parks. 95.7% admitted MSM behavior, the remaining 4.3% are still in denial. A Beijing netizen remarked, 56.5% of the patients also have AIDS. Is this deliberate spreading? According to the Chinese CDC's Monkeypox Diagnosis and Treatment Guidelines, 2022 edition, monkeypox has an incubation period of 5 to 21 days, typically 6 to 13 days. Early symptoms include chills, fever above 38.5 degrees Celsius, headaches, lethargy, fatigue, back pain, and muscle aches, followed by a rash starting on the face and spreading to other body parts, often leaving scars and pigmentation. In addition to monkeypox, Guangdong is also grappling with a significant COVID-19 outbreak. COVID-19 infections in the province rose from 8,246 in June to 18,384 in July, alongside an increased presence of XDV variant strains. On August 29, a WHO official clarified that monkeypox, pox, is distinct from COVID-19. The WHO has twice declared monkeypox a public health emergency of international concern within the past 2 years. CCP Central Bank buys 400 billion in government bonds, experts unravel the mystery. The People's Bank of China has bought 400 billion yuan, about $56.45 billion, in special government bonds from primary dealers in the open market, raising concerns about the financial market. This move, announced on August 29, included 300 billion yuan, about $42.34 billion, of 10-year bonds and 100 billion yuan, about $14.11 billion, of 15-year bonds, both priced at 100 yuan, about $14.11 each. On the same day, the Ministry of Finance issued the same amount of bonds with coupon rates of 2.17% and 2.25%, respectively. David Huang, a U.S. economist, noted that the central bank's unusual action of buying bonds is essentially issuing new debt to repay old debt. He explained that this process involves the central bank providing liquidity to primary banks, which then purchase newly issued bonds from the Ministry of Finance, indicating a rolling debt transaction. Professor Sun Guoxiang from Nanhua University pointed out that the central bank is engaging in the secondary market, using this strategy as a form of quantitative easing to inject funds into the market and alleviate financial pressures. He said that while this can stabilize long-term bond yields and boost short-term investor confidence, excessive reliance on such measures may lead to concerns about inflation, currency devaluation, and reduced confidence in yuan assets. Sun further explained that China's economy is under pressure from slow growth, weak market confidence, and high government debt levels, forcing more aggressive monetary policies. Although similar strategies are common globally, Sun warned that continued use of these measures could exacerbate economic challenges, especially in an uncertain global environment. Data shows that in 2007, the Ministry of Finance issued 1.35 trillion yuan, about $190.32 trillion, in special bonds to the Agricultural Bank of China, later bought by the central bank. By July 2024, the central bank's claims on the central government had grown to 1.52 trillion yuan, about $214.29 trillion. David Huang concluded that the increasing issuance of government bonds indicates worsening economic and fiscal conditions, reflecting broader concerns about China's economic trajectory. Seizing wealth to survive, China's anti-corruption storm hits financial sector again. As China's economy continues to falter, Beijing is ramping up its anti-corruption efforts within the financial sector. Industry professionals are now facing retrospective investigations dating back 3 years, sparking widespread anxiety across the sector. On August 25, the Bank of China announced the resignation of its president, Lu Jin, citing personal reasons. Chairman Gu Haijiao will serve as acting president. The announcement did not mention Lu's future plans, raising speculation that he may be in trouble amid the ongoing anti-corruption sweep, especially since he is not yet at retirement age. Lu Jin's exit follows the case of Lu Liang, former chairman of the Bank of China, who was charged in April with accepting bribes and illegally issuing loans. He pleaded guilty in court. In July alone, at least 12 high-ranking officials from various banks were investigated, including those from state-owned banks, policy banks, and other financial institutions. In early August, Dong Guochuan, a deputy general manager at the Shanghai Stock Exchange, and Chen Xiaopeng, head of the Shenzhen Supervision Bureau, were both removed from their positions. Dong was investigated just before retirement, while Chen, retired for over 4 years, faced a retrospective probe. Lai Rongwei, executive director of the Taiwan Encouragement Association, noted that with China's economy in a slump and public discontent growing, the CCP's focus on high-income sectors like finance is also aimed at maintaining social stability. Lai stated, by cracking down on the financial industry, the CCP can divert public anger away from the party. Xi Jinping seems to favor manufacturing and the real economy over finance, which he views as too tied to capitalist markets. The anti-corruption drive has also hit the securities and private equity sectors. Recent reports indicate that high-profile executives, including Jiang Qingjun of Haitong Securities and Zhao Xuejuan, former chairman of China Asset Management, have been detained. As of August, 75 sponsor representatives have been penalized, involving 24 securities firms, with regulators issuing over 200 fines. This crackdown is seen as a result of Beijing's April inspections of 34 economic and financial units. How long the crackdown will last is still unknown. The financial sector is now in a state of collective anxiety. According to Voice of America, employees at a South China securities firm described an internal forecheck system scrutinizing stock accounts, bank transactions, WeChat conversations, and credit reports, with all employees required to comply. Lai Rongwei concluded that the rampant financial sector corruption is a systemic issue under one-party rule. With the economy in trouble and public confidence in the CCP waning, anti-corruption campaigns alone are unlikely to resolve the underlying issues. Lu Qian diagnosed with cancer, 18 team members suffer food poisoning, trending on mainland China. On September 1, reports surfaced that Lu Qian's performance team was struck by mass food poisoning, forcing the cancellation of their magic show. This incident quickly shot to the top of mainland China's trending lists, sparking widespread concern. According to Sina News, the incident occurred on the night of August 30. Around 30 members of Lu Qian's touring team began suffering from symptoms like abdominal pain and vomiting after consuming meals provided by a subcontractor hired by the event organizers. The affected members were rushed to the hospital for treatment. On September 1st, the news that Lu Qian's team suffered food poisoning hit the top of mainland China's trending lists. By the day of the performance, August 31st, Lu Qian personally stepped forward to apologize. He explained that while the team had hoped to go ahead with the show as planned and remained on standby, the poor health of the team members ultimately led to the cancellation of the show, which has been rescheduled for September 2nd. Ticket refund options have been offered to the audience. Local hospitals in Hangzhou reported receiving 18 cases of diarrhea, all involving members of Lu Qian's team. Thankfully, all have been discharged after treatment. Authorities are conducting further investigations and have sent 41 food samples for testing, while the implicated hotel has been temporarily closed. This news comes amid Lu Qian's recent personal health struggles. Just last week, he confirmed having a shadow on his lung, later diagnosed as lung adenocarcinoma. He underwent surgery in February. Lu Qian revealed that his uncle recently passed away from lung cancer, raising concerns of a possible genetic link in his family. Lu Qian was born on June 25, 1976, in Kaohsiung, Taiwan, with roots in Zhejiang, Jiangxi Province. His performances have captivated audiences in over 30 countries and 200 cities worldwide. He is a frequent guest performer and lecturer at international magician conferences. Given Lu Qian's high profile, this incident has cast a spotlight on food safety issues in mainland China. Ningde chairman warns, most electric vehicle batteries in China lack safety standards. As electric vehicles gain popularity across China, safety concerns are rising with them. In recent years, there has been a spike in EV fires linked to battery quality issues. Yuan, chairman of CATL, China's leading battery manufacturer, raised alarms at a major industry conference, stating that most new energy vehicle batteries on the Chinese market fall far short of safety standards. Speaking at the 2024 World Power Battery Conference in Yibin City, Sichuan, on September 1, Mr. Zeng delivered a blunt message: the safety of most EV batteries in China is woefully inadequate. He criticized the battery industry's inconsistent quality, noting that many products do not match their advertised reliability. While some manufacturers claim a failure rate of 1 in a million, the actual rates can be as high as 1 in 1,000. Citing official data, Mr. Zeng pointed out that the fire incident rate for new energy vehicles in China was 0.96 per 10,000 in 2023. With over 25 million new energy vehicles on the roads and billions of battery cells in use, he warned of significant safety risks. He stressed that if battery safety issues are not addressed, the consequences could be catastrophic. Safety, Mr. Zeng emphasized, is at the core of new energy vehicle development and is critical to the future success of the electric vehicle industry. In the past 2 years alone, China has seen frequent fire incidents involving domestically produced EVs. Reports over the last 6 years indicate that EV fires peak between June and August, and collisions are not the primary cause. Analysis from mainland media shows that, of over 270 reported EV fire cases in 2023, only about 10% were linked to vehicle collisions. More than half of the incidents occurred while the vehicles were charging or stationary. A recent report by the Joint Research Laboratory for Automotive Fire Safety, established by the China Automotive Technology and Research Center and Tianjin Fire Research Institute, identified thermal runaway as the leading battery-related cause of EV fires. This condition occurs when a battery is damaged, causing a rapid increase in temperature and pressure, which releases flammable gases and can ignite. This can happen within a single cell of the EV battery pack. Mr. Bao Huanhuan, Deputy Director of the Joint Research Laboratory for Automotive Fire Safety, urged EV users to maintain regular vehicle checks and avoid overcharging. He stressed that if a fire occurs, the priority must be to evacuate the vehicle immediately. Attempting to extinguish the fire is not advised, as statistics show that the average time from spotting external flames to the fire reaching the driver's cabin is only 64 seconds. With China's EV market booming, battery safety has become a critical issue, and the industry faces mounting pressure to meet higher safety standards to ensure the long-term success of electric vehicles. Don't forget to leave a comment in the section below to share your opinions on today's topic with us. Make sure to like and subscribe to see more interesting topics from China Truths.